Hey there, Call to Cinema. I am here tonight and we're doing a very different video. So what you're going to see right now on your screen is you're going to see the Vinegar Cinema website. I decided to do a video to, well, take my face out of the equation for a bit. It'll be a little bit better. We'll, we'll do it that way. So you're going to have to do it with my handsome visage for at least this video. So what we're doing tonight is we're going to be looking at the Vinegar Cinema website. It just opened up this morning. We'll look at the limited editions that are here. I'll give you some suggestions, let you know some thoughts that I had. Now, I get asked a lot on here about my Patreon channel. People often hear me talk about it, but they say they go and look for it and they can't find it. I think a lot of that reason is because when I initially did it, I didn't have like the name, the Crimson Cult name, on my Patreon channel. Now, you can see it on the Patreon page and everything now, but when you're looking for my Patreon channel, just go to Patreon and put in the Live Movie Club, and you should be able to find it from there. That's when you see all of the stuff. And I don't tier it because I don't want people to feel like to go in and like feel like they got to put in like a $10 a month or $15 a month or anything like that to get the content. I want to make sure that everybody that joins my patron, the Crimson Cult, like basically go to the Live Movie Club. That's what it's called. It's that everybody gets the access to all the videos and content that I put on there. And I will say lately there's been a lot of content going on there, and there's gonna be a lot more as well. They're going to be like more concise videos, short videos to the point. They're going to be dealing with like things like scorecards from different companies. Then Extreme them After Dark, I'll be doing on there as well, which can deal with more adult topics. So again, and give it more of a different like aspect and different looks to it. So there's going to be a lot of different things going on there. I'm going to try and do more scheduled videos as well. So you're going to see me trying to get more organized in the new year. So here we are on the website right now. First thing you want to do when you go in there is if you're not signed in, like sign in. Obviously, I don't need to do that for this video. And then go up to the top because it's always going to start off in U.S. currency. I obviously already changed this, but you can see it's in U.S. dollars, Canadian dollars, euros, and Great Britain pounds or Great British pounds. How's it go? And so the Canadian dollars means we pay the most. Our dollar is the suckiest, and that's pretty much the way it is. So let's go right now to the opening page. You're going to notice right away that right here there's two like pretty much focus ones that they've put in there. This didn't have these kind of like labels there before. So go into Beastmaster first, because if you don't have Beastmaster, it's a Don Coscarelli like incredible film. This is in 4K. By the way, so you get a 4K Blu-ray release of this. You're gonna get a 4K and two Blu-rays. Let's just like pop up the edition so we can see what it looks like. And as you can see right here, you got the box right here that comes in. It comes with also with a slipcover with reversible artwork on the inside of the as well. It doesn't always seem noticeable at first because all the 4K UHD discs will have like black cases. And for the test one right here, when they're testing out, they use a white case, but when you get it, it's going to have the regular kind of like black case that a 4K UHDs use. But there is reversible artwork on the art on the inside, so make sure you check that out. There's going to be a 40-page booklet, and initially there was like an issue with the second disc, but the later your titles got out, the better chance you got of getting the actually corrected disc. And if you had an early one, they're going to send it to you anyway. But just to check your second Blu-ray disc, just to make sure. I think it's around like 6 minutes in. There's a bit of a freeze up there for a second, so you just want to make sure that you have the corrected disc. Vinegar Cinema are really good about getting that stuff out and getting it out quickly. So don't let that like dissuade you from buying the release, because it's really good. And as you can see right here in this picture, we can see the how this comes over. So this is magnetic. The what we're looking at right here, this is magnetic, and there's you can see the book sticking out there, and you can see the slip case. It is really gorgeous looking. I want to see if they got anything else up here, like to show you like how it goes right there. That is just some amazing work that they did. And it's VSU #1, and there's going to be more Vinegar and Ultras. As you can see, for in Canada right now, it's $57.37. That is like on with the sale price. Normally it's like $76. In the United States, we'll do the currency just to show you guys. It is $44.99. If you live in Europe, then it is 36 euros. And if you live in the UK, then it is going to be 33 pounds. So you guys in the UK, you get the best deal, and us here in Canada, we get the crappiest. The other 4K that I gotta recommend to you guys, even though it's after Christmas, it's a good one, especially for next year. It is the Deadly Games Doll Code Santa Claus, a really good release and something that I do 110% recommend. By the way, if you've been here this long and you're still watching this video, if you're still listening to my melodious voice, then make sure that you hit the like button. That's really appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing, hitting the notification bell so that you can actually know when I'm doing these videos. And like I said, I'm going to do some more like scheduled videos as well. So we'll, especially with Streamlabs option of like scheduling videos like a few days ahead of time, always something that I can do. All right, so we can look at the this January package. So this is a package coming out and that ships around the 26th of January, as it says right there. So there are four titles: Cthulhu Mansion, Dark Tower, Satan's Blood, and House of Usher. Now I have to say that of all the months aside, except from like maybe November's month, this is probably the most. This I drooled over this month. I couldn't afford it, but I it's something I really, really, really wanted, and I'll show you why now. So this is Satan's Blood by Carlos Porto, and Carlos Porto, I don't know, hopefully I'm getting the name right. This, yeah, so Juan Picar Simon worked on this with him, and because Juan Picar Simon like worked with a lot of people. He produced things. He was director for movies like Pieces and Slugs and stuff like that. And as you can see there, we got like a 45-minute Spanish documentary on the making of Satan's Blood here. There's a commentary track with Sam Deegan and Kat Ellinger, so you know that is quality. Every Sam Deegan, Kat Ellinger commentary track is just utterly gorgeous. Bring over to here to Cthulhu's Mansion, which is the next one for the month of January. And as you can see right here, again, this one is actually directed by Juan Picar Simon. This is probably the one I wanted the most this month, and I really, really thought about getting it, but because I was given a gift card from a really great friend of mine, um, and I'll be unboxing what I got from that gift card in a future video when it comes in. But and I'll definitely show you. I won't tell you guys before, but it's 4K related. Anyway, so there's a actual full length documentary on here, Simons or Simone. Let's say Simone. I'm not sure. Simone's Jigsaw Trip to the Universe of Juan Picar Simone, a Spanish feature length documentary tribute on the life of the director, featuring many of his collaborators, including director Carlos Puerto, actor Jack Taylor, actress Hilda Fuchs, uh, cinematographer Juan. I'm going to say Moran, FX artist Colin Arthur, and many more. And there's also a an interview with SFX artist Colin Arthur as well. I'll get this out of it. Now, next up is Dark Tower. This is a British one, if I remember correctly. I love the cover on this one. Look at the cover of this. Let's like see a big picture. Yeah, look at that. That is it's almost like From Beyondish in like the look of that look of the artwork. It does remind me of the guy from Beyond. And that of course is Jenny Agutter. I'm a huge Jenny Agutter fan. If you've ever seen the show Couplings, like the British series, not the horrible like a remake done in North America, then you're gonna get the Couplings Jenny Agutter joke because it was really big on the show. So this one is done by Freddie Francis. Freddie Francis, of course, directed like a lot of Hammer stuff. He did some Amicus as well. You know, we got I think so. Ken Wiederhorn actually worked on this one too. Had co-scripted it, and the guy from Shockwaves. We got like Carol Lindley in this one, Michael Moriarty, Jenny Agutter, Theodore Bickel. So just some really cool stuff. Not a lot of features on here, but definitely a cool release, something to check out. And of course, the new VSA is coming out, and that is Edgar Allan Poe's The House of Usher. Now, this is a very unique take on The House of Usher. I will say it's a it's a bit of a unique one. It's a bit of an odd one, but it's fun. It's really fun. It was done by Alan Berkshaw, who did Killer's Moon. So if you've never seen that, it might give you an idea about the film. And it was produced by Harry Alan Towers, and we know him from doing a lot of like Jess Franco stuff. He produced a lot of Jess Franco's work, and a lot of other. Harry Alan Towers is just one of those producers. Trust me, Google him. You'll see a ton of stuff. But this is a bit insane, and I do mean that in like the nicest possible way that I can say it, because we got like Oliver Reed here, we got Donald Pleasance in this film, just like a cool, insane Rami Windsor is in this one, insane type of film that you gotta love. So that's the January titles. Let's go to the limited edition releases now. Let's just see like for things that are still in stock. Now we know that like a lot of this stuff here, like pre-order stuff, obviously is gonna be in the thousands. A lot of the early stuff, I don't see. Oh, Fade to Black is down to 937 for the original case and the slipcover, and over 1,000 for this new slipcover, which is kind of surprising because the new slipcover tended to be the one that a lot of people were liking. Now, although you can't buy the slipcovers on their own for the four titles that they chose to do slipcovers for, you can still buy them with the movie. So you won't be able to buy them like for the $7, whatever it costs in your country to get the slipcover. But you can go and buy Nightmare Sisters if you already got it. You can buy the limited edition slip with the film, and it's going to cost you like movie plus slip price. Maybe if you want to grab that, flip your other one. That's always a chance there. Or maybe you're really generous, you want to gift it to a friend of yours. You can do that as well. Now, one thing to notice is there is Smut Without Smut is one that I want to talk about because it's something that I'd like to see Vinegar Syndrome do with some of their Picorama releases. And this actually was neat. Apparently, it showed at a film festival. And the way this works is it's two adult titles, Things to Come, which is a sci-fi film, kind of a dystopian type future one, and kind of the Dirty Dolls, which is kind of a Manson-ish, cultish type of thing. Anyway, so what they've done in Smut This Month is they've taken all the adult content out of the film. So you're like pretty much you're watching an adult film, but you're judging it now on its acting and its story. It's a very different way to look at adult films. Now, if you study cinema like I do, and I do like a series on my Patreon channel, and I got to get back to doing it too, called Cinema After Dark, where I do talk about some of the adult titles, and not like the adult part of it, but I talk about like the films, like when they were done, the actors that were in them, the kind of their place in history, then something like this would be like key for me because it does give you like the adult titles with the good scenes. You want to say that there as well, so you can watch them like that, but you can watch them without those scenes and actually judge them as their own as a regular film. For me, that would be like extremely time saving, so I could actually watch the adult films without the adult content and and just go back over some of that stuff if I needed to when I'm doing a review. Le Femme Objet, I think my better half called it, is on here as well. That's still available. I think I've still got a few copies left of that one. I won't go into that one because it's an adult title and I want to show that one on here just in case there's any nudity or anything like that. I want to keep that out of there. Now, this is Necromancer. I still think has got, yes, still over 1,000 left. It's Elizabeth Caton. I do recommend that one. That's actually a really fun film. People aren't loving that one the way they should, and that's a shame. Alphabet City is the first Fun City editions. There's only 403 left. I do recommend this one. It stars and has an interview with Vincent Spano. I'm going to take a drink of tea, so if you hear me slurp, I do apologize. What is that? Or I'm doing this, I'm miming this. So this has a really cool cover. Actually, I'm looking at it right now again in my hand, but you can't see my hand, but you can see it right here, which is fine because you can see it without any glare or anything like that. You can see the screen right up here. And please let me know if you're watching this video and and if you like the way this is done, the content that I'm using right now, and being able to see it like this, then definitely let me know because I can do more videos like this. I can look at other companies as well. We can go over other companies' websites and just look at their sales stuff, their limited edition stuff. So, and I do recommend Alphabet City 100%. If you like Miami Vice, if you remember Miami Vice, like the TV show, not the movie, then you're definitely going to like that one. I do 110% recommend The Collar. It's the very first film that I watched as soon as I got my Vinegar Syndrome package. And I will tell you this right now: if you think you know what you're getting into with The Collar or what it is, you're probably going to be really sadly mistaken. Now, one thing I didn't notice right away, it's only got two actors, got Malcolm McDowell and Madeline Smith. You never feel like the film is like it's never boring. It always keeps you on the edge of your seat. You're never quite sure where the movie's going. I really enjoy that aspect of it. I did notice that it was written by Michael Sloan, and because I'm a big film geek and a big TV geek as well, the first thing I thought was, well, Michael Sloan. He's the guy that wrote episodes for the for the '80s Alfred Hitchcock series. So yeah, that's and of course he's the guy that created the Equalizer as well as with other shows. Old Dracula's a really fun one for like kind of the horror comedy type stuff. David Niven's in that one. We got Drug Stories here, which is an AGFA title. 342 copies of this one left. By the way, what I didn't mention about Smut without Smut before, which I really should, is unlike this one here, Drug Stories, which will have like a standard edition once the limited edition sells out. Smut without Smut has just got the edition that it's got. So it had 2,000 titles, and once it sells, it's gone. It's not coming back, and that's a shame. So try to grab that one while you can. You don't want to be getting that one on eBay with one of those eBay scalper prices. Drug Stories is really fun. There's only 1,500 units done with the slipcover, but it's got like a ton of these like kind of these drug scare films, and they are so cool. Like they are so like well done and trippy. It'll I'm not sure if it's going to make you not want to use drugs or make you think that you don't need them because these films are just so trippy. Uh, it's just strange. LA Wars, I thought it was sold out. Okay, no, there's 200 copies of LA Wars left. If you haven't checked that one out, it was like a turning point for me with these titles. Like I mean, like there's Savage Down is a really good title as well, but LA Wars kind of was when like okay they've started to hit their stride with these action movies and they're going to get better from here on, and it did because Martial Law 1 and 2. I watched Martial Law tonight, and that those are excellent films. As is like Action USA. It is a fun it's a fun action film. Blood Games. 110% recommend Blood Games. I didn't even know there's any. So there are 5 limited edition slips left for Blood Games. So grab that if you want to, because that is a gorgeous slip. Here's one. It's flying under the radar for a lot of people, but I really love Zombie Island Massacre. It's not a zombie film. People think it's a zombie. It's not a zombie film. It's not a cannibal film. It's neither of those things. It is a film that is very kind of slasherish, and it has Harry Manfredini doing the score, and is a very Friday the 13th score. So something to look into. It's a really fun title. Also, I got to give credit here for some of these here. Lust in the Dust, Paul Bartel. I'm a big Paul Bartel fan. It's got Divine in it, Tab Hunter, Lenny Kazane is in that one as well. Great little title. I did see on Master Chaos TV, he did like an unboxing with his better half, and I really liked the way that he did that. It worked really well, and seeing her reaction too. I wish I could get my better half on screen for something like that, but she says no. I got to know the title. She order ahead of time because I don't trust you that much. You go to overboard. She's probably right. So she. But I saw the Luther the Geek slipcover, and oh man, do I want that. Let's see if that one. Do they live that? See, if this was just, if I could just buy the slip for Luther the Geek, I think I would, because I really do like that film. Um, it's one where you either like it or you don't. But the thing is that it's got some good actors in it. Stacey Haddock, who acts on I think Days of Our Life right now, she's really good, and she's really hot in the film as well. Uh, it's directed by the guy that directed The Children, and the guy that plays the geek in it does a really good job. He really commits to the role, and I think that's what makes the difference between it just being a silly film and being a film that does really well. Now, aside from that, there is of course the partner labels on here, uh, stuff to look at. Look into the partner labels, but the thing is, you're going to find stuff like Agfa, Fun City Editions, Pulse Video, and Utopia. Agfa, of course, is going to have the most stuff. They've got the most stuff out right now. Now, the new one, Jeremy from Fun City Editions, I think it's been pushed back till March, but also some really great stuff there. Now we'll go to one of the staff picks ones. So let's go to Blue Underground. Let's just pick one at random. Uh, and you can see that there's a lot of like the really kind of cool Blue Underground stuff. And if like for instance me here in Canada, like it is way cheaper for me to buy from Vinegar Certain website for Blue Underground than it is actually buy on Amazon. So you can see the House by the Cemetery 4K is down to only like 4 copies left of it, and stuff like Zombie that's already sold out. It's products out of stock. You got to go like on a case by case title. Maniac was pretty low, 7 left on that one. I have like the 3 disc like Lintictor editions. So do you guys really think that I need to upgrade Maniac and Zombie when I got those editions? Now we've got New York Ripper's only in the 3. I love New York Ripper. A lot of people don't like it. They're mean spirited and all that type of stuff. But I find it fun. But there we go. So this is just a quick look at the website. I can actually go into to a deeper dive, and we'll look at all the different I can do this with other companies as well. So let me know what you think. So because I normally forget to do this. I want to say thank you for anybody that's watching right now. If you see the donation link down in the box down below for this video, remember when it's not a super chat type of thing, and for my videos going on through, I prefer if you want to donate to the channel to use the donation link down in the description box down below as opposed to the super chat because the donation link goes directly to helping the channel, and with the super chat it takes off 30% and can sometimes take a month or two to get. It depends upon how much time it takes to for me to actually reach $100 goal, because obviously my videos, I'm a smaller channel, so my videos don't actually incur or gain any money at a very large rate. So unless it takes me a while to get like to reach the level to get a super chat out with the donations. That just goes directly to the channel, and I can actually do things like buy a better webcam, which is one things I want to do, so you can see me on the screen, and I don't have as many complaints about the whole releases like that. Well, looking at the screen, because some people are saying, well, this is more standard definition. Well, help me out. It'll be appreciated. But in all seriousness, like coming in here, hitting the like button, it does fantastic for me. If you're a Patreon member, I truly appreciate it. If that's something you're interested in doing, then fantastic. Never any pressure. You're gonna get a lot of cool stuff. That's one thing that I can say. And if you're somebody that hits the donation button and would rather like just do like a kind of like a one-time donation or casual donation type thing because you don't be stuck in on a monthly basis, I appreciate that as well. Like anything that you guys do, I truly appreciate, and your comments, and keep them nice. That always helps out. I do tend to like that when I come here and I can read like some nice positive comments to basically how it brightens my day if I wake up in the morning to see you guys that say, okay, well, I like the video, or want to say this. You don't have to stroke my ego. Just be honest. Be nice about it. All right, so Pale Blood. That one still. I don't think the limited edition was that one. That one's gone. But it was a really sexy limited edition. I got to say, really good. Anyway, my name is Aaron. Please, if you've been here and you stayed for this whole thing, hit the like button and hit the subscribe notification thing. I will see you guys here again really, really soon. And also, if you like this video, please let me know because it does go a long way. And if you want to support the channel, hit the donation link in the box down below there, and you can support the channel that way. And I will be honest, guys, it would help out a lot right now. To all the people that left like really nice comments, I want to say thank you so much, and I will see you here soon again in the movie, well, on the movie screen.